using the two blocks. If you want to use the bolster, if you've got the bolster or anything else that might do the job. So if you're using the blocks, one the middle height and one behind your head. So we haven't started this way for a while. Lower yourself down onto the block and then find the other one for your head. Legs in Baddha Konasana, or roll the shoulders back, rest the arms, and allow yourself to, first of all, find a comfortable position. So keep adjusting until you think you can chill here. And when you think you're comfortable, bring the attention to the breath. Breathing into the belly, the chest, and breathing out. Maybe come to 3-part breathing if the position allows. Breathing into the belly, expanding the ribs, lifting the chest. And as you breathe out, soften the chest, contract the ribs, empty the belly. If you're comfortable here and you want to engage and open the shoulders a little bit more, you could interlace the hands and allow the weight of the arms to bring them towards the floor. The hands might not touch, the shoulders might not touch, hovering there. And swap the hands. And then interlace the fingers again, the first way around. Press the palms away from you. Extend the arms as you breathe in. As you breathe out, bring the little fingers towards the floor. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, soften. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, soften. Stop the interlace. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, soften. Breathe in last time. Breathe out, soften, release the arms, find the floor again. Take one breath here. And then roll onto one side. And remove one block. And then take the other block and bring it underneath your hip. Knees together, shuffle the shoulder forward and twist. Knees can stay together with the knees bent or the top leg extended. Reach, foot and arm. Making the top leg heavy. Starting to gently get into the back of the legs, the glutes, the lower back. We're going to stay here. We're just going to make it look a little bit weirder. We're going to take the right hand and slide it all the way down. Oh, well, I guess it depends which side are you on. So if you're on your right side, the right hand goes and find the outside of your left foot. If you're on your left side, left hand to outside of right foot. And then extend the leg. And with the other hand, find the other foot. So you're binding opposite hand, opposite foot. And you should get a little bit deeper into your top leg glute. Let's stay another 2 breaths. Maybe extend the top leg just a little bit more. Roll the shoulders back. Moving deeper into the twist. And then release. Come back to center. Bring the block with you. Lift and extend the legs. Point and flex the feet. And then big circles with the ankles, but also with the hips. So we're engaging the hips too. And the other way. Great. And then roll onto your other side. So for me, it's the left. We'll do the same. Shuffle the shoulder forward. Twist. Top leg heavy. Let's do another breath. And then we're going to go opposite hand to opposite foot. Roll the shoulder back a bit more. Maybe extend the top leg a bit. See if you can make yourself a little bit heavier. Soften the bottom leg. You're not holding or gripping. Great. And come back. Keep the block underneath. You're back to center. Block underneath. Extend the right leg. Hand the left in. And then we're going to start extending the left leg. So maybe you can hold on to the back of the knee or the back of the calf, or you can hold on middle 2 fingers to the big toe. It's the beginning of the practice. This is just to check in with the back of the legs. How are they feeling? How far can you go without too much straining the back of the leg? And maybe it'll feel very different at the end. And then swap, extend the left leg out, and the right knee in, and then extend, and maybe the leg, one leg feels different to the other one, so show just how it is, and if one feels tighter, I'm going to have to work a little bit more and be a little bit more mindful and compassionate of that side. And release, extend both legs, extend the arms, big stretch, make yourself as tall, as long as you can, and then same hand, same foot, reach, and then other side. So almost as if you're climbing a ladder. Extend, reach, 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 and reach. Great. Come back, remove the block. And we're going to warm up the core, just a gentle, not too much. It's not intention for the day, but if you bring, we'll do a little bit just to create a bit of heat in the body. So if we bring the knees at 90, and then we're going to tap, come back, tap, and come back. And I don't want us to go too fast. In fact, imagine you're working against a gentle resistance. Maybe honey. Maybe tap the heel, come back, keep going, and we'll do another 3 each side. And all the time you're pressing your belly button down so that you've got your lower back flat onto the floor. 2 more on each side. And last one. Keep pressing the lower back into the floor. And great. Roll yourself up. And we're going to do exactly the same, but from here. So in half Navasana, tap, come back, tap, come back, tap, come back. Keep pressing the belly button down towards the floor. We'll do a few less when we did one lying down. Let's do 2 more on each side. Great. And pause, feet onto the floor. Make yourself nice and tall. And we're going to twist to one side. Bring the elbow as close to the floor and to the middle as you can. And then other side. Come back to center. So think about the elbow coming as slow and as far towards the middle as you can. Keep pressing the belly button in towards the back. Let's do 3 more each side. Last one. Come back, lower yourself very slowly, and then pause before your shoulders hit the floor. Knees back at 90 degrees, hands behind your head, and we'll do what we've just done, engaging the legs as well. So right elbow to left knee, come back, left elbow to right knee. So we're putting the 2 together. Again, move slowly. It's not about speed, it's about control. Breathe. Breathe out on the effort. Let's do 3 more on each side. Lift the shoulders all the way as you twist. 2 more. Last one. Great. Stay up. Still hands behind the head. Elbows wide. Last bit of effort. Tap. We've come back full circle. Tap. Tap. Let's do 5 each side all together. So that was 2. Keep pressing the belly button down, the lower back into the floor. Elbows wide, shoulders off the floor. Last one. Lift up a little bit more, last bit of effort. And great. And then roll back and forth and come up to all fours. Did I say we were going to use the ball? I don't think so. I think it's just there. Roll the shoulders back, breathe in, give the belly a nice stretch. Maybe let's linger here and count for a second. And then next time you breathe out, find your cat. Breathe in. Breathe out. Keep going. Push the floor away as you breathe out. Spread the shoulders. Breathe in, come back to neutral. Big circles with the hips. And the other way. Great. And then the shoulders, the spine, the hips, everything moves in whichever direction feels right and nice to you. Exploring if there are any points of tension. Any tightness. And then come back to stillness. Stretch the back of the legs before we go into down dog. So let's start with the left. Almost as if you were in a plank, but you've got the right knee on the floor. Push the floor away, spread the shoulders, and then really put all the weight into the left, the left foot. So you're pressing down into the left foot to the point that maybe you hover the right knee off the floor and opening the back of the left knee up towards the sky. And release, swap, tap the right toes under, press the floor away, push into the ball of the right foot, extend the right leg, maybe the left knee comes off the floor, extend as if you wanted to bring the heel to the floor, and release. Breathe in, look up, and breathe out. Let's find down dog. Spread the shoulders wide, lengthen the arms. I'm going to close the curtains, so if it's too dark, let me know. Breathe in, look forward, breathe out, walk the feet all the way to the front. How do the back of the legs feel? Let's stay here a second. We go from side to side. Like having a little slow dance here. By yourself, holding down. A folded disco. Side to side. Bending the knees, straightening the knees. Maybe you can bring the palms of the hands onto the floor. Checking in how the back of the legs feel. Hold on to your elbows. And then sway from side to side. Swap the elbows. Find stillness. Shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Fingertips on the floor. Put the weight put all your weight into the toes and then into the heels. Toes, heels. And then come back to the middle. Breathe in. As you breathe out, slowly ankle. Maybe you have a bit of a bent knee as you come up. Roll the shoulders back. Breathe in and reach up and back. And breathe out, Samasthiti. Let's pause a second in Samasthiti. Holding your hands together near your heart, setting an intention for the practice and for the day. And then rub the hands really nice and warm. And when they're nice and warm, place them somewhere that you feel today needs a little bit of TLC. And whether that's a muscle, or your heart, or your head, or your eyes, or your teeth. So anywhere you need that extra care today, feel that warmth. Breathe in, reach up. And breathe out, come back to Samasthiti. Breathe in, big circles up with the arms. Breathe out, Samasthiti. Last time, breathe in. And as we breathe out, we fold hands onto the floor. Breathe in, lengthen, Surya Jaya. Breathe out, left leg back. Square the hips, engage the legs. Feet have a magnet between each other. Breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, left hand onto the floor. Breathe in, extend forward. Breathe out, fold. Give your knee a kiss. Breathe in, standing split. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, left leg, right leg back. Square the hips, magnet, legs. Breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, right hand onto the floor. Breathe in, extend. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in, standing. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in halfway. Breathe out, ankle all the way up. Roll the shoulders back. Breathe in, reach up. And as you breathe out, back to Samasthiti, back to that intention. Breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, fold, hands onto the floor, Surya A. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, Chaturanga. Knees on the floor, chest on the floor. Your hands are underneath your shoulders. Move them out a bit and forward a bit. Rest the feet behind you. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, lengthen the arms. Breathe in, come back down, forehead onto the floor. Breathe out, lengthen the arms. Keep going. If you want to put the palms onto the floor rather than the fingertips, or if you had your palms and want to try with the fingertips, go for it. We'll do 2 more rounds. And then we're going to pause at the top. Maybe the arms go all the way straight, maybe not. Roll the shoulders back either way. Breathe in and out. Next time you breathe in, come back down, move the hands back and in, so they're back again underneath the shoulders. And then as we breathe in, we come up into a cobra or up dog. And as we breathe out, down dog. Heels onto the floor, maybe one at a time. Breathe in, right leg up, bend the knee, reach up towards the sky. Breathe in, look forward. Breathe out, step the foot through. Breathe in, breathe out, extend the leg. The right hip back, left forward. Breathe in, breathe out, fold. Quite a deep pyramid here. Breathe in, bend the knee. Breathe out, back to down dog. Left side, breathe in, leg up, bend the knee, reach the knee towards the sky. So breathe in, square the hips. Breathe out, step the foot through. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, fold. Left hip back, maybe palms on the floor. Breathe in, breathe out. Give the knee a kiss. So that's equal. They've both got one kiss. Breathe in, bend. Breathe out, back to down dog. Breathe in, look forward. Breathe out, step or jump all the way. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in halfway. Breathe out, arm, curl the back all the way up. Breathe in, reach, and breathe out. Breathe in, make yourself tall. Breathe out, left knee up. Hold on to the outside of your foot with your right hand, and then twist. Soften the shoulders. Extend the leg a little bit more than normally. Then you would normally see if you can go a little bit further. Come back. Fold the knee under. Both feet on, both hands onto the foot. Knees together. Hips forward. Shoulders back. Release the foot and allow the ankle to sit onto the right knee. Hands in prayer, breathe in. As you breathe out, fold. So you might find your elbows making contact with the right leg. Maybe not. Shift the weight back a bit so that your knee, the right knee is in line with the right ankle. Left hand, rest it gently just above the left knee. So it's not putting pressure on the joint, but it's gently guiding the left leg down. Breathe in, come slightly up. Breathe out, step back into crescent lunge. Breathe in, reach up. And as we breathe out, right hand to left elbow and gently fall. Give yourself a pat on the back with the left hand onto your right shoulder. Breathe in, warrior two. Breathe in as you breathe out, reverse the warrior. Stay another breath. Next time, breathe out, reach forward, forward until you find your right leg. Left arm goes up and then to reach towards the front of the mat. Scoop the right hip under, left shoulder back. Breathe in, make big circles with the left arm. And then with the right hand, reach back to find the top of your right thigh. Roll the shoulder back a little bit more and look up. Bring the left hand to the floor. We're going to find in your own time, in your own way, reverse triangle, Chitta Trikonasana. So left hand onto the floor, guide the right hip back, and reach up with the left arm, right arm. Find your breath again. Push into the left hand, lengthen the arms, and reach the right hip back. Lengthen from the hips. Twist a bit more. Keep the right arm there. Step the left foot back a bit so you can bend the right knee. And drop the knee down. And reach a little bit further with the right hand. Find the left foot. Release. So we're going to work on the back of the leg again here. So if you find the block, we're going to start with a runner's lunge. So if we have the hips in line, right hip back, breathe in, and as you breathe out, you fold. If that's enough, stay. It's not competition. If you want to go a little bit further, you could start working towards Anumasana. If the block here helps, keep it there, so that as you go forward, you've got somewhere to rest. And go into Anumasana if you can still feel something happening in the back of the right leg, rather than all happening in the front of the left. So at the moment, what we want is the back of the right leg. Let's stay wherever you are, another couple of breaths. Okay, we're going to come back. Left foot, sorry, the right foot to the left corner of the mat, left side of the mat, with the block underneath your right hip. Breathe in, make yourself tall, and breathe out, fold. Maybe you need a little bit of a twist to feel it in the right glute. So if that's the case, left forearm onto the floor, and maybe the right hand to the side. And you come a little bit closer to the floor. Give me another kiss. Come slightly up. Rest on your right forearm. 3 big circles. Or with the left arm going back. Great. Come back up. And move the block slightly out of the way, but we want to use it, and we actually want to use it at the back of the mat. So if you just put it behind you there, and we're going to come and use it in a minute. Straighten the legs and fold. So here with your arms, do whatever feels nice. Either let them hang, or interlace the hands behind you, or roll the shoulders back and fold again, or anything else that you like this morning. Notice if there's a difference between the back of the right leg, which has been just stretched, and the back of the left leg, which hasn't been stretched yet. Notice which little finger is under if your hands are interlaced behind you. Make a note of that. Release the hands, bend the left knee. Find Skandasana. We've got the block there already. So pop the block underneath your bottom. Breathe in. As you breathe out, arch towards your right foot. And reach a little bit more. Ideally left foot on the floor. And release. Come up, straighten the legs again. Take the block with you. We want it at the front of the mat now. And then hands either side of the foot. Breathe in, look forward. Breathe out, feet together. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, fold. Breathe in halfway. Anchor all the way back. Breathe in, reach up, and breathe out. Let's do the other side. Breathe in, and as you breathe, lift the leg up, and as you breathe out, twist. Left hand to the outside of the right foot. The sun is shining everywhere in Charmouth and where do you live? I know you told me. What's it called? Don't come to me. You're gonna tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I didn't hear. Oh, come to me. Release. If I look at a map, I'll know where it is, because I know where it is. Roll the shoulders back, knees together, hips forward. Something like Masbury, but not Masbury. Oh, it's going to bug me now.
I'll tell you.
Oh, go on then.
Membury.
A Membury, there you go.
You were warm.
I was wrong. Release, and then ankle on top of the knee, hands in prayer, and lower down. So again, maybe the Elbows make contact with the leg. Place the right hand just above the knee. Gently press knee above the left knee, above the ankle. So lean back if you can. Come up slightly. Step back. And breathe in. Reach up as you breathe out. Left hand to the right elbow. Pat yourself on the back again. Breathe in a warrior two. And next time you breathe out, reverse the warrior, or extend the leg if you did extend it on the other side. Breathe in. As you breathe out, start reaching forward with the left arm, find the left leg, the right arm reaches up, and then towards the front of the mat. Scoop the left under, the left hip under, the right shoulder back. Three big circles with the right shoulder, going back. And then find the top of your left thigh. So right arm behind you, that's it. And look up. Let your head drop. And release. The right hand onto the floor. And come to your Utthita Trikonasana. Press the hand into the floor. Create length in the arms. And then lengthen from the hips. Create length in the spine. And twist. Step the right foot back a bit, bend the knee, reach up again. And drop the knee down and reach back. Oh no, let's stay here a little bit. Couple of breaths here. And then let's find a left hand to right foot. Drop the hip. And maybe open the left leg out to the side. Great, and release. So same as we did on the other leg. Take the block. And we're going to start in runner's lunge. Left hip back, palms onto the floor. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, fold. And really it's your call. Where do I want to go today? If you want to go into Anumasana or towards Anumasana, you've got the block. You can always use another one. But make sure that if you go towards Anumasana, that you keep the sensation in the back of the left leg. So it doesn't all happen in the front of the right in the hip flexor. Great. And then come up. Left foot to the right side and drop the hip onto the block. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, fold. Again, maybe you need a bit of a twist. In that case, left hand to the side, the right forearm on the floor. Come a little bit lower if you can. And come up. I'll take the block, put the block at the back of the mat. And then extend both legs. Breathe in, and then as you breathe out, fold hands onto the floor if you want. Interlace the fingers. Remember which little finger was under. Roll the shoulders back and fold again. Or maybe the back of the legs now feel more similar than they did before. Release the hands. Take the block. Come into Skandasana. Put the block underneath your bottom. Ideally, the right heel is on the floor. Breathe in. So we're sitting, we bend the right knee. Breathe in. As you breathe out, arch towards your left foot. See if you can go a little bit more without leaning forward. So keep the shoulders back. And release. Lift. I'm probably not going to need the block again. And then straighten the legs, hands either side of the left foot. Breathe in. As we breathe out, fold. Stay folded. Another couple of breaths. Breathe in, come up. Breathe out, all the way up. Reach. And Samasthiti. Pause in Samasthiti. Come back to your intention. Come back to the place which needs a bit of TLC this morning. Okay. And then find the bowl, the wheel, the blocks, whichever you want to use for your back bend. In fact, I'm going to use the bowl, the pregnancy bowl, just because, I don't know, I can. It's there. It's not as intense as the wheel. Find the place that you want, wherever you are. And we're going to stay about 10, 12 breaths. Find a place that feels challenging, but also hold that intention in mind. Another 4 or 5 breaths. And then slowly come out of your back bend. Put the wheel out of the way. So we're going to try and keep that back bend now without folding forward. We've done a lot of forward folding already. So maybe what we can do is come onto the floor. So if you want to put your socks on, jumper on, and then once you've got all your warm stuff on, and before going to the floor, actually, let's sit down. If we sit down onto the knees, I think maybe I can open the curtain a bit now. How is that? Yeah. Sit down on our heels, and then we're going to use the belt. And the belt should be maybe almost twice as wide as the shoulders. Let's drop the bottom to the left. And then with the belt, we're going to arch towards the right. Chest forward, shoulders back. We're keeping a little bit of a back bend here. And then come back to center and drop the bottom to the right. Arms up and then to the left. Keep the back bend, chest forward, shoulders back. Great. Come back to center. Maybe if you want to put the block underneath you, just makes it more comfortable. Going to go back and forth with the belt. I need to be a little bit, the hands a little bit closer now. And we're going to pause at the top where it feels tighter. Close your eyes. Stay for 5 breaths. What happens during these long 5 breaths? Last one. Can we go without moving the hands all the way back? And then all the way to the front again. Roll, let go of the belt, roll the shoulders back. And left fingertips onto the floor. Reach up with the right hand to find the left ear, gently pull. Release the hand, look towards your right hip, and then put the hands back exactly where it lands. And gently pull again, should be more in the back of the neck. and release. Let's do 3 semicircles going towards the right. Great. And then come back with your neck to center, right fingertips onto the floor. Find the ear, gently pull. And release the hand, look at your left hip, place the hand back. And release 3 semicircles. And then slowly come back up. Interlace the hands, place the hands at the back of the back of the head, and then pull that. But normally we would say arch as much as you can, and we're just staying here so that all the stretch is coming from the neck, and we're keeping nice and upright. I'm not saying we're still holding on to a back bend, we're holding on to a straight back. And release. Come up. Let's do 1 full circle one way and then the other way. And then take your hands, put them on your jaws, up and down, up and down. Give your jaws a little massage. And then third eye, give your third eye a little massage along the top of the eyebrows. And then underneath the eyes towards your nose. Great. And then hug your face like you would somebody you like before you give them a kiss. And then let's lie down. Let's finish with a couple of twists. Let's start in neutral. Sounds like a car. Let's start with the back in a neutral position. And then we're going to hug the right knee in, left leg on the floor, and then drop the right knee all the way to the left. And come back to center. Take the left hand to the outside of the right foot and then extend the leg. Oops. Release, come back to center, find neutral in your spine. And then hug the left knee in, all right, extended, bring the right knee, no, sorry, hug the left knee in, right leg extended, yes. Bring the left knee all the way to the right. Come back, the right hand to the outside of the left foot, extend. Okay, come back to center. Come into happy baby. And last nice bit for the lower back. And roll side to side, giving the lower back a nice and massage. Shoulders firmly on the ground. And then release. And come into Shavasana. You've got props there if you want to use them for Shavasana. You want a blanket. It is cold today. Come back to your intention. Come back to that part of you that needs a bit more TLC today. Breathe into it. Breathe out. Allow the body to be warm and comfortable and soft. And the breath to slow down, to lengthen, or breathing in the same amount of air, but making it last a little bit longer on the inhale and the exhale. Allow the mind to settle at this space. So that there is a place where mind, breath, and body come together, which is quiet, still, and at peace. Oh, Hari Om, Hari Om, 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 Hari, Hari Om, Om Gaganesha, Om Gaganesha, Om Gaganesha, Stay here if you want to linger a little bit longer in Shavasana, in the pause to your day. And if you want to start moving, do that slowly, mindfully. Namaste, Om Shanti, Shanti, Om. Thank you for practicing. And I will see you soon. Have a lovely day. Bye. Bye-bye.